Om Shanti, very good morning to one and all. Today we will go through English Mulli, that is Sunday, Abhyakt Mulli, 29 October 1987 Mulli hai. The Baba is telling the power of the body, mind, wealth and relationship. So today on 7th February 2021, the Murli is repeating, that is tan man dhan और संबंधों की शक्ति, the power of the body, mind, wealth and relationship. Today the Almighty Authority, Father is looking at his powerful children. Every Brahmin soul has become powerful, but number-wise. All the powers are the inheritance from the Father and the blessing from the bestower of blessing. Through the double relationship of the Father and the bestower of blessing, every child has this elevated attainment at birth. At birth, the Father gives you a right to all the powers. That is, He gives you your birthright. Along with that, as the bestower of blessing, He makes you a Master Almighty Authority. As soon as you take birth and gives you the blessing, may you have all powers. All the children receive this double right equally from the One. But your power to imbibe it makes you number-wise. The Father makes all the children constantly full of all powers. But children become powerful according to their capacity. Generally, whether in worldly life or in spiritual life, powers are the basis of success. The more powers you have, the more successful you are. The main powers are of the body, mind, wealth and relationship. All four are essential. If even one power out of these four is missing, there is not constant and total success in life. In spiritual life, too, all four powers are also essential. In this spiritual life, the good health of both souls and matter is essential. When the soul is healthy, then through your own stage, the account of your body or illness of your body become like a throne from a crucifix, and you experience yourself to be healthy. There are then no sign of illness or suffering on your face. You do not even speak about your illness, and instead of speaking about the suffering of Karam, you speak of the stage of Karam Yoga. Because speaking about the illness would cause the illness to increase. Such a soul will never experience the suffering of the illness, nor will he spread a wave of sorrow. By speaking of his suffering, instead with the power of transformation, he will transform any suffering into contentment. He will remain content and bring about a wave of contentment in others. That is, he will become a Master Almighty Authority, and with the blessing of power, use the power to tolerate or the power to accommodate. According to the time, when you use the blessing or the inheritance of powers that you receive from the Almighty Authority, Father, at a time of need, these blessings or good wishes work like medicine for you. Because all these powers can cooperate with you in whatever from you need, according to the situation, the time, and the way you want to use them. You can imbibe these powers of blessing from God in whatever way you want. 1 minute in the form of coolness, 1 minute in the form of burning. They can make you experience the coolness of water and also experience burning in a fire. They can work like medicine and also like nourishing food to make you powerful. Just become an authority to use these powers at the right time. All of these powers are server of you, Master Almighty Authority. Whenever you order any one of them, it will say, "Yes, my Lord," and cooperate with you. However, those who take service from them also have to be just as clever, so you can constantly experience the power of the body on the basis of soul power. That is, you can experience being constantly healthy. This Alaukik Brahmin life is a constantly healthy life. You have received the blessing of may you be constantly healthy from the bestower of blessing. Bap Dada sees that some children are not able to use or take benefit from the blessings they have received at the time of need. Or it can be said that they are unable to take service from these powers, their server in an unlimited way and with an unlimited intellect. The stage of being a Master Almighty Authority is not a small thing. It is an elevated stage and it is also a supreme title direct from the Supreme Soul. How much intoxication do you have of this title? The title makes so many tasks successful. So this is a title from God. It is filled with so much happiness and power. If you remain seated on the seat of the stage of this title, you will experience all of these powers to be always ready to serve you. They will be awaiting your order. So use the blessing and the inheritance. If you do not remain stable in the self-respect of a Master Almighty Authority, then instead of keeping your powers under your order, you would constantly keep asking the Father to give you a particular power or to carry out a task for you, or for this to happen or that to happen. Therefore, those who make request can never remain constantly happy. One thing will be accomplished and another will then begin. So become a master, be yogyukt and take service wisely from your server, and you will automatically experience being constantly healthy. This is called the attainment of the power of the body. In the same way, there is the power of the mind, that is the power of elevated thought. Every thought of a Master Almighty Authority has so much power that he can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and also make it happen because his thoughts are always pure, elevated and benevolent. So where there are elevated thoughts of benevolence, they will definitely be successful, and because you are a Master Almighty Authority, your mind can never deceive its master. It cannot make you experience sorrow. The mind remains concentrated, that is, it remains stable in one place. It does not wander. You are then able to stabilize your mind wherever you want, whenever you want. The mind can then never be unhappy because it becomes your server, your servant. So, this is the power of the mind which you have attained in your Alaukik life as an inheritance and a blessing. In the same way, the third is the power of wealth, that is the power of the wealth of knowledge. The wealth of knowledge automatically enables you to attain physical wealth. Where there is the wealth of knowledge, nature automatically becomes a servant. Physical wealth for physical facilities. With the wealth of knowledge, you automatically attain all physical facility. This is why the wealth of knowledge is the king of all wealth. Where the king is, all the physical material are automatically attained. You do not need to make effort. If you have to make effort to attain any physical things, it means there is a lack of the wealth of knowledge. In fact, the wealth of knowledge makes you into a multimillionaire. Doing everything in God's name automatically brings you success in everything you do. Those who have God's wealth become those who do everything for God. They do not even need to have a thought. All necessities automatically continue to be supplied. They have so much power of wealth, that is, this wealth of knowledge makes them into the kings of kings for many births. So, you also easily attain the power of wealth. In the same way, there is the power of relationship. There is the pure desire for the attainment of the power of relationship, because through relationship there is the attainment of love and cooperation. In this Alaukik life, you attain the power of relationship in a double way. Do you know how you attain the power of relationship in a double way? Now one is to have all relationship with the Father, and the second is the relationship with the divine family. So it is a double relationship with the Father and with one another. So through relationship, you constantly continue to attain altruistic love, imperishable love, and imperishable cooperation. अविनाशी प्रेम एंड अविनाशी सहयोग आपको मिलता रहेगा. So you also have the power of relationship. In any case, why does a father want children, and why do children want a father? Now for cooperation, so that you receive cooperation at a time of need. So in this alaukik life, you have the attainment of all four powers as a blessing and an inheritance. What would your stage be at every moment when you have attained all four types of power, always a master almighty authority? Do you always remain stable while seated in this stage? It is this stage that, in other words, is referred to as being a king of the self or a Raj Yogi. The treasurer store of a king is constantly full. So a Raj Yogi means one whose treasurer store of all powers is constantly full. Do you understand? Now this is called the alaukik life of an elevated Brahmin. So always be a master and use all the powers instead of being according to capacity. Be constantly powerful. Do not be one of those who make request, but one who remain constantly happy. Acha, everyone is giving the chance to come to Madhuban. Always keep this fortune that you have attained with you. To keep the vesture of fortune with you means to keep your fortune with you. People from 3 zones have come. The river from 3 different places have now come together. This is called the confluence age of the Triveni. Babdada is the bestower of blessing, gives blessings to you. It is up to each of you to use the blessing. To the elevated soul everywhere who have a right to the full inheritance and blessing, to all the elevated master almighty authority souls, to all the contented souls who constantly spread waves of contentment, to the great souls who always attain success in all their interaction by acting in God's name, Bap Dada's love and remembrance filled with power and namaste. Abhyakt Bap Dada's inspiration for the program of global cooperation for a better world. So Baba is telling this topic is such that everyone will come by themselves to offer their cooperation. Through their cooperation, they will also come into a relationship, and this is why the offer will come by itself. Let it just be server full of good wishes and pure feeling who move forward in this service. It is just not possible that you do not receive any fruit of your good wishes. The land of good wishes and pure feeling of the server will easily become instrumental in giving fruit. The fruit is ready, just the land has still to be prepared a little. The fruit will emerge quickly, but the land has to be fertile for that. That land is now being prepared. In fact, everyone has to be served, but as yet souls from the special wings have not come close. Although those from the field of politics or religion may have been served, there is still a need for them to become cooperative and come to the front and cooperate to at a time of need. From that you need to shoot a powerful arrow. It has been seen that powerful arrow is one that has good wishes of cooperation, good wishes of happiness, and pure feeling for all souls. When you use this, every task will easily be successful. At present, you do all different type of service separately. However, in the early days, whenever someone set out to accomplish a task, he would seek blessing of the whole family. Those blessings would make everything easy. So there has to be this addiction when doing service. So before you being any tax, take everyone's good wishes and pure feeling and fill their tax with the power of everyone contentment. Only then will powerful fruit emerge now. You do not need to work so hard. Everyone has become empty. There is no need to work hard. Today blessing, may you be constantly content and cheerful and do service even while renouncing your own rest. May you be constantly content and cheerful and do service even while renouncing your own rest time. स्वयं के आराम का भी त्याग कर सेवा करने वाले सदा संतुष्ट, सदा हर्षित भवो. Explanation. A server renounces his own rest day and night and experiences rest in service. Those who come into contact with such souls or who live with them or have a relationship with them experience closeness as though they are sitting under a spring of coolness, power and peace. They become server with elevated character, Kamdhenu who fulfill everyone's desire for all time. Such server automatically receive the blessing of remaining cheerful and content. Next slogan. In order to become an embodiment of knowledge, pay attention to the study at every moment. Let there be equal love for the Father and the study. In order to become an embodiment of knowledge, pay attention to the study at every moment. Let there be equal love for the Father and for the study. ज्ञान स्वरूप बनना है तो हर समय स्टडी पर अटेंशन रखो, बाप और पढ़ाई से समान प्यार हो. ओम शांति. हैव ए गुड डे. गॉड ब्लेस यू.